Coming up on Point News, having trouble starting your car? Find out what you can do to make it easier to get to and from class.
Primanti Brothers Restaurant introducing a new menu item. Why this special is for a limited time only.
A police chase ends in a crash right on Point Park's campus. We have the video. Point News starts now.
Live from the Point Park University Broadcast Center in downtown Pittsburgh, this is Point News.
Good afternoon, I'm Olivia Fisher.
And I'm Zach Aaron. Temperatures around the city have hit historic lows recently, and because of that, many people have had troubles with their cars.
There are many things you can do to make sure your car stays working properly during these frigid temperatures. Point News reporter Tyler Jeske has the story.
The sound of your car starting is something that many of us take for granted, but when the weather gets cold out like it has been, it can have many negative effects on your car.
The trouble could start even before you pull out onto the icy road.
You got a lot of issues with battery related. Batteries are dead because of the cold weather, and you got a lot of starting issues. Cars don't want to start due to maybe starters or alternators going bad.
Evan Riggis has owned his auto shop for 5 years, and during the cold weather, that is when he sees his business spike every year.
Exactly, a lot of business during this cold weather.
And it's not just Evan who experiences an increase in business. During the months of January and February, AAA has responded to over 120,000 calls, with most of them being about battery troubles.
We want to check maintenance before the weather turns cold. We can check the battery and check the alternator for free and let you know how things look.
And all it takes is starting your car just once a day to alleviate some of the negative effects that the cold has. Reporting for Point News, I'm Tyler Jeske.
A high-speed chase involving the police ends on Point Park's campus. The T-bone collision happened at the intersection of Wood Street and Fort Pitt Boulevard around 3:30 p.m. on Wednesday. Authorities say a GMC Denali ran into a Chevy Impala after running a red light getting away from the police. 5 people were taken to the hospital as a result of the accident. Fort Pitt Boulevard was closed between Wood and Market Streets for about an hour, creating traffic headaches for the beginning of rush hour. The suspect is in custody and is being treated for injuries as well.
A popular Pittsburgh restaurant chain is opening several new spin-off restaurants around the city. Point News reporter Hillary Maglin has more on that story.
Eaton Park restaurants are a staple here in Western Pennsylvania. Loyal customers come for the milkshakes and the Smiley cookies. But now one of Pittsburgh's most famous chains is branching out into spin-off restaurants, opening new eateries for whatever mood you're in. The Eaton Park brand is one of the local pioneers of spin-off restaurants, small restaurants owned by a larger chain that serve the same quality food but with a twist. Hello Bistro, The Porch in Oakland, and Six Pen Kitchen in Pittsburgh's Cultural District are all new spin-offs of Eaton Park.
The Porch is an amazing place. It's built into the park. It's a great place to hang out and on a summer night and drink a glass of wine, have a great meal outside. Six Pen Kitchen's great for the Cultural District, and Hello Bistro has been really popular for people who are looking for a great lunch.
Hello Bistro has been popular among college students since its launch in 2012, as common locations are near Pittsburgh universities like Pitt and Point Park. While Six Pen Kitchen draws in theater goers from Cultural District venues like Heinz Hall, right across the street. Eaton Park's goal for their spin-off restaurants is to open the perfect eatery for any occasion, whether it's a quick, healthy lunch or a high-end dinner with friends.
I had no idea that the Porch was owned by Eaton Park. I think it's a really smart idea that they're opening places such as the Porch and Hello Bistro.
I never knew that Eaton Park was owned this place. I always thought it was a local place because it seems so much so fancy.
Thanks to the success of the current spin-offs, Eaton Park plans to add one more chain to the family.
So we're franchising a concept called Delicious Raw, and it's a juice and smoothie concept. So it's all natural vegetables and fruit made into juices and smoothies.
Customers can find the first Delicious Raw location right next to Hello Bistro on Wood Street downtown later this year. Reporting for Point News, I'm Hillary Maglin.
A popular Pittsburgh restaurant chain recently launched a new menu item just in time for the Lenten season. Primanti Brothers calls it the Tempting Trio. It's part of their Hellbent or Heaven Sent promotion. The new sandwich features Genoa salami, capicola, and fresh mortadella. The new Tempting Trio sandwich represents the Hellbent part of the promotion, while the classic colossal fish sandwich represents the Heavenly Sent part. The Tempting Trio is only around for the remainder of the Lenten season, which ends April 4th.
Point Park's athletic department and the American Red Cross came together for an event to give back to the community. Students came out to the Student Center for the annual Red Cross blood drive this month. Those who donated say the potential to save lives keeps them coming back year after year.
Whenever you donate a pint of blood, you can have a chance to save up to 3 lives. So if we have 20 donors, that's up to 60 lives saved.
According to the American Red Cross, every 2 seconds someone in the U.S. needs blood. Coming up on Point News, the city's popular outdoor yoga classes move indoors for the winter.
Where you can take the classes for free, just steps from campus. Plus, the Campus Activities Board throws a party Pittsburgh style. Details coming up.
We are a social people. We share our inspiration, wisdom, creations, and memories. We share what makes us laugh and what angers us. Built on the notion of a free flow of ideas, our country thrives on the freedom of speech. Without it, who would watch over our governing powers? And how would we share our history to make a difference for the future? It's this freedom to share that gives us a reason to listen.
Start your morning with City News.
Start your morning with campus news.
Start your morning with political coverage.
Start your morning with fun.
Start your morning with us, only on Daybreak.
Did you know that Point Park has a cheerleading squad?
Don't stop. Don't get it confused.
Not only do our cheerleaders represent Point Park at regional and national competitions, but they also promote spirit and awareness of every sports team on campus. Come to any men's or women's varsity basketball game at home to watch the cheerleaders perform at halftime and cheer from the sidelines from the first jump ball to the final buzzer. Sports not your thing? You can catch the cheer team lead the crowd at the fall and spring pep rallies as well, or at several competitions around Pittsburgh each year. So what are you waiting for? Show the Point Park cheerleaders the support they show you. We know you're wondering what the A-list celebrities are up to.
Well, here at Entertainment on Point, we're wondering too.
Have you heard about James Franco and Seth Rogen's new movie?
No, but have you heard Beyonce's new single?
Did you see what she was wearing on that red carpet?
Honey, that was not cute.
Did you see what happened on Scandal this week?
No, I was too busy keeping up with the Kardashians.
No matter what your guilty pleasure is, we've got you covered.
Entertainment on Point. Get to the point of pop culture.
Yeah!
It might not feel like it outside, but things are heating up here in downtown Pittsburgh, and we're talking about a workout class.
That's right, Olivia. Pittsburgh yoga lovers are finding their center for free. One of the best parts about it, it's open to all levels. Point News reporter Maggie McCauley has more on the story.
Over the summer, yoga in the square happens right here in Market Square. But during the winter, they have it here in PPG Place in the Winter Garden.
With heated floors and more than 30 species of tropical plants, it's easy to forget about the below-zero temperatures outside. Seasoned yoga goer Ashley Murphy is a huge fan and keeps coming back.
It's just really cool to do yoga in random urban spaces. I think it's really neat to keep opening up different spaces to do yoga. It's a different atmosphere than in the studio, and it brings a lot of people together.
The Pittsburgh Downtown Partnership teamed up with Lululemon, a popular workout clothing company, to bring free yoga classes to the city. Weekly classes began last summer in Market Square. Because of great success there, a cold weather edition was created here. Joe Boots is new to yoga, but extremely appreciative of the fascinating Pittsburgh architecture being shown off during these events.
Taking the opportunities to do more events like that, I think that's just a great thing for the city and for the culture in general. And utilizing yoga in it is a great way to get people to, remember that we are flexible creatures, and that this is part of this should be part of like daily routine.
Check out the Pittsburgh Downtown Partnership website for more information on future yoga events in the city. Reporting for Point News, I'm Maggie McCauley.
If you put fries on your sandwich, wave a terrible towel, or run a sweeper to red up your house, you're probably a yinzer. Point Park students celebrated that popular term at the Campus Activities Board Yinzer Party. The party included Pittsburgh-themed pizza, popcorn, trivia bingo, and the featured movie shown was actually filmed in Pittsburgh, The Dark Knight Rises. This group proved you don't have to be born here to be a Yinzer.
I've been a massive Yinzer my whole life. I came here and I met people who were from different countries and everything. And then my committees, some of them are from here, some of them are from a couple hours away, some of them are from North Carolina. We even have some people from Jamaica. So with that in mind, everyone has a different understanding of Yinzer culture. So with that in mind, that's where the Yinzer party came from.
About 30 people joined the event, which was held on the second floor of Lawrence Hall.
That Yinzer event is just one of the fun activities that CAB organizes year-round. Right now, the Campus Activities Board is looking to hire board members to get involved. The student-operated organization puts on many events throughout each semester and is always looking for new workers and volunteers. And yes, it comes with a paycheck.
Getting involved with CAB is actually really easy, and we're actually hiring for our new executive board for the upcoming school year. So what that entails is it's a paid position, and then you get your own chance to either run an event or market the event, giving you a lot of real-world experience. So we really encourage students to apply for the executive positions, just because it's a good way to get a lot of experience before having to go out into the real world.
If you would like to reach CAB, they're on the first floor of the Student Center next to the sale office. They can also be reached at cab@pointpark.edu. Coming up on Point News, more low temperatures are hitting the city. Your weekend outlook ahead.
Plus, an HBO producer comes to campus. What she says is the best thing students can do to get a job.
Here at the Pioneers sideline, we get freshmen involved as quickly as possible so they get the real-world experience on air and behind the scenes to set themselves apart in internships and potential jobs. Blaine, where is that video? I needed it in KeyPro like yesterday.
All right, I got you, Chris. But I had a quick question for you guys.
What do you mean the questions? It's always a question. It's always a... What? Where is he? Blaine! 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 Freshman, you can't find any good ones anymore.
Do you know all the things you can do with your student ID? Along with getting discounts to some of the restaurants around campus. Showing your Point Park ID can net you deals on tickets at theaters in the Cultural District. To check out all the current options, just search Student Discounts on the Point Park University homepage.
An expression, a belief, a symbol, freedom to worship, an unspoken word. To express yourself means standing up for what you believe in. There's a freedom to worship and a freedom to live. To speak never saying a word, to love, to let your voice be heard. The light of your own path. For more information, visit www.freedomofspeechpsa.org.
A Pittsburgh native and HBO sports producer stopped by Point Park to share some of her expertise with students. Bentley Weiner produced the HBO sports series called 24/7. The series documents the moments leading up to a big event. Most notably, she produced the Penguins Capitals Road to the NHL Winter Classic. Weiner described her first-hand experience behind the scenes of the documentary, and she also opened up to questions from the audience and even offered some advice to the students.
The best thing that kids in college can do is learn to edit, learn to shoot, learn to produce, to do all of those things so that you can really be a jack of all trades. I think it's great that you can be a sort of a one-stop shop and be able to bring all that to the table. So I think just do as much as you can, learning those skills and also learning from people. Get mentors, learn how to tell stories, learn how to craft stories, and really just soak up as much knowledge as you can.
Weiner says her next 24/7 series will be the Mayweather-Pacquiao fight early this summer.
Fish fries are popping up everywhere during this Lenten season. It's a time when Christians fast or give up certain luxuries as a form of penance. In addition, Roman Catholics stay away from meat and instead eat fish on Fridays. Point News reporter Tori Adams takes us on a trip to a local fish fry.
With the Lenten season upon us, many community fire departments and churches are raising money for their organizations through fish fries.
It's hard to miss them. Signs putting the faithful and the hungry toward a fish fry. Many local fire departments and church organizations hold weekly fish fries in order to give those observing Lent somewhere to eat. This year, the members of the Rice's Landing Volunteer Fire Department are not only serving foods for those observing Lent, but they are also serving foods like hamburgers and chicken strips in order to bring more of a variety to their fish fry menu.
There is a reason we have that many items on our menu, and it's to cater to everybody, not just Catholics or people that celebrate Lent, but to children and people that are non-Catholic.
The company will hold 8 fish fries this year, which will run every Friday until Easter. Or there are many others to try.
To find a list of fish fries in the Pittsburgh area, visit the recently launched Pittsburgh Food Festival and Fish Fry app located on Apple and Android devices. Reporting for Point News, I'm Tori Adams.
This frozen weather is making a permanent home in Pittsburgh as February wraps up.
Yeah, and the last snowfall may not be until March. Let's go to Kyle Anthony for the details.
Well, Zach and Olivia, it's going to be quite cold, and as you see right here, the river is starting to unthaw. You see everything's nice, so no more skating on the river, no more pond hockey. So we're going to go to the forecast for today. And I'll tell you what, it's got a little warmer. Right now we're at the warmest time for today at 23, but it's going to get a little bit colder. Now in the 3-day, you're going to see an increase start to happen. Tomorrow, it's still going to be kind of chilly, low at -4, but Saturday's where it starts to happen, the transition. We go to 24, then on Sunday we go to a pristine 36. But Zach, you know how they said there might not be any snow or anything? Well, there's a chance of it coming Sunday. So, nice way to start off March. So now we're going to go to Jess O'Shell to tell us about the Penguins heating up.
The Penguins were hoping to get the momentum back against a major division rival, and they did just that. Last night, the Pens beat the Washington Capitals 4-3, with Chris Kunitz scoring the winning goal at 7:12 in the third period. With this win, the Penguins hold their 4th place spot in the Metropolitan Division, with the Caps 3 points behind them in 5th place. The Pens' next game is Sunday, where they will face off against Scott Hartnell and the rest of the Columbus Blue Jackets. With opening day only a few months away, the MLB has officially tackled the pace of gameplay issues with series of rule changes for this upcoming season. Managers will now signal from the dugouts if they want to challenge a play. Batters are now required to keep 1 foot in the batter's box at all times. And between inning breaks, they will now be timed by a major league representative. The league hopes the changes will keep the game moving and fans interested. Only after a few weeks of discussion, officials in Los Angeles have given the go-ahead to build a new football stadium. Both the San Diego Chargers and the Oakland Raiders would play in the facility. The stadium will seat 80,000 fans. It comes with an estimated price tag of $1.8 billion. Construction could start by the end of this year. Point Park's basketball teams are moving forward. Last night, the women's team advanced to the KIAC semifinals for the 3rd season after a home win over Midway. They will play Asbury in the semifinals Saturday at 6 p.m. As for the men, they also came out with a win, defeating Cincinnati Christian 86-84 in the KIAC quarterfinals. They will face Brescia in the semifinals Saturday at 4 p.m. at Brescia's home arena.
That does it for this week's Point News. Have a great weekend and a wonderful spring break.
But speaking of spring break, first off, before we let you go, what are you guys' spring break plans?
I will actually be going south to Florida.
Really?
Yes.
I guess my forecast means nothing to you.
Yeah.
Because while I'm freezing, you're going to be enjoying the nice warm weather.
Yes. You can take me with you. I mean, if you have an extra place.
There's enough room, I swear.
Jess, what are your plans for spring break?
I'm working. Got to pay for college some way, somehow.
Yeah, I can't agree with you more, Kyle.
Hey, at least we'll have time to, go outside. I mean, it's going to be nice Sunday, even though it might snow. But still, you can do some fun stuff. Go sledding for the last time. Just do something fun. I mean, we have a chance. It's getting warmer, which means one thing. It's baseball season coming.
Yeah, baseball season is coming up, and we're really looking forward to it. But we'll be back in 2 weeks, so have a great week, everybody.